Welcome back to my Legends Expanded Universe chronological timeline rating, where I go through the Expanded Universe according to my personal timeline order and rank each out of a 10-point scale. Today I have The Watchman's Tale by Jason Fry, which was published on StarWars.com in 2014. It was a short story and it takes place around 24,000 BBY. Now, The Watchman's Tale tells the story of a unnamed soldier, Republic soldier, who is telling a dialogue of his life and a summary of what led to him being a Republic soldier. So it details how he grew up. This was some of the cut material for the Essential Guide to Warfare, so it was intended to be in the Essential Guide to Warfare, but it was cut, so it was later published online on StarWars.com. So it details how, as a boy, he grew up on Little Atulis, but he moved to Okator 8, and became basically a farmer boy. He would herd livestock, and he became attached to all of the herders, the wolves that they would have, the dogs, but they're called shack wolves, and he would go around and look after the livestock, and he would do that as a boy, and he eventually grew to like the quiet life, and he'd enjoy it, and it details a very, this reminds me of a very old book called Little House on the Prairie, where it details, the simple life, the farm life. It's very much like that here. It details the simple life, the simple pleasures that he experienced on Okator 8. He has a favorite shack wolf named Brune. The first couple paragraphs are just detailing the quiet, enjoyable life he'd have, where he'd doze off under the shade of trees, the life on the farmland, the quiet life. And they knew about the war that was going on, the Tianese, and the Tianese, of course, were the followers of Zim. So they were the people left behind after Zim. After Zim's death, the Tianese continued to fight. Even though Zim was no longer there to lead him, the Tianese were, the soldiers of Zim that continued to cause trouble against, the fledgling Republic. And they knew about a war, but, on the quiet life of a random farm on a backwater world, it didn't matter. You don't think the war is coming to get you. You don't think that the war is going to come knocking on your doorstep. Until one day, they were there. He could see their ships, the Tion Jacks, just destroy a city off to the distance. He could see a flattened ridge. He could see smoke from Durway Township. Inevitably, the animals that he's grown so attached to, the wellies that he herds and the shack wolves, are hurt. This is Star Wars. This is not, Star Peace. Stuff happens. And one of the Tion Jacks just blasts fire down, and sets the field ablaze. And all of the shack wolves and Willie and Wellies, were on fire. And he just hears their howls, their cries of pain. And wants it all to be over. He just wants them to be still. When he goes around, he manages to survive. He finds the town destroyed completely. He's very distraught, obviously. This is not good. What a terrible situation for it to occur for him there. And this unnamed Republic soldier finds no one left on Okator. He's the sole survivor. That was the last time anybody really cared about the planet, because it takes him 2 days to hail a Republic ship to come pick him up, and so they pick him up, and then they assign him to be a Republic guardsman. So now he is on the outer front, in the outer rim, on an outpost, watching the Tianese. So basically the story goes, young boy on a planet, grows up farming, lives a very happy life. Tion come in, swoop down, destroy everything on Okator, Okatar is completely ruined. There is nothing left there. It's ablaze, and it took him 2 days to hail a starfighter. Starfighter picks him up, puts him as a Republic guardsman, and he's stationed out with the Jedi on the outer front of Republic space, keeping an observatory eye on the Tianese, just in case. And so he's been stationed there for 12 years on Phalang Minor. But he reflects that he misses Okator. He misses the simple life. It's always cold and it rains on Phalang Minor, and he misses Okator, the simple life, the sun, the animals. Very, very sad. This is a good story, though. It's very well written. So overall positives, just the way the story is written. It's really well written. It tells a very interesting story here. Serene life that a boy enjoys turns into disaster. And now he reflects on what's happened. Overall negatives, none to report. This is simply a very well-written story. It's well worth your time. I love all of these stories that are kind of recording entries, if you will, where they reflect on their own lives. So I give it a 4 of 10. But what about you guys? What would you give it? And before I let you go, Marcel Ryan, the Revanchist on YouTube, does an audiobook reading of this story, where he reads it out for you. His inflection is impeccable, and this is one of his best, because for this recording, narrated by the unnamed Republic soldier, he gives the unnamed Republic soldier a southern twang, because, he's a farmer boy, a country boy, so he gives him a twang, a pronounced twang to his reading for his voice, which is excellent. It's one of his best readings, so go over there and check him out. The link to the very video will be in the description.